Alessia, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it.
No worries.
Let's start with the season overall so far. How do you assess it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're a club that likes to win trophies, and looking at it from that aspect, disappointing. I think that we always want to compete. We want to bring as much silverware back to Arsenal as we can, and obviously we won the FIFA Champions Cup, which was amazing and a piece of history for the club. But I think going forward and next season we really want to continue to push for trophies. But saying that, there's been some amazing moments, some great memories that we've made, and some really big performances as well. So I don't think it's all negative. I think there's been some real growth and some really exciting things that I think we'll see coming over the next few years. But yeah, in terms of trophies, obviously slightly disappointing.
And the last couple of games, the last two games, have been probably not the results you guys will have wanted. Is it now about recovering from those results and at the end of the season in these last three games showing what you guys are all about?
100% that exactly, and also we still have a lot to play for. We want to play Champions League next season. We want to come second, and we know that's in our control. So we've got 3 games left. We want to really push. I always say in football it's great because when you have bad results, you always have a game really quickly to follow where you can hopefully turn it around, and that's what we'll be looking to do against Villa.
And the game against Brighton especially, you kind of knew you had to win all of your remaining games to have a chance of the WSL title. Was that something you guys were thinking about heading into the game? Is it something that added a bit of extra sort of disappointment after the draw?
I mean, we obviously wanted to take it down to the last day. We wanted to do all that we could to win those games. But yeah, I mean, we knew it was tough, but it was a challenge that we would like to have done. But going to Brighton was really difficult. They've had some great results this season. They're a top side. So yeah, the mindset wasn't any different. It was that we wanted to go and win the game of football. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't go that way. And I mean, credit to City, they've been outstanding all season, and really consistent through the league. So they fully deserved it.
And looking forward, you kind of mentioned it in your first answer a little bit there. It feels like this Arsenal team is heading into a new era. We've seen some younger players arrive in the club, and it feels like that's almost a strategy going forward. So do you guys feel like that? And what might this new era of Arsenal look like?
I think it's great to have young players coming through. I think you see that at Arsenal right now with the likes of Olivia, Mish, Katie Reid. We've got some really exciting young talent. But also we have some really great experienced players too. So I think the mix and the blend of that is really nice and creates a winning team. And yeah, it's great to have these young girls coming in, fresh, hungry, new ideas. And yeah, I'm sure they'll flourish here at Arsenal, and I can't wait to see their journey.
I watch you play quite a lot, and over the last sort of year to 2 years, I feel like you're really flourishing as a player now. Not just with goals, but also your off the ball work. You just run yourself into the ground every game. So how do you feel like you've improved over that time? And do you think your off the ball work sometimes goes a little bit unnoticed?
I mean, for me, I try and work hard in any game. I think it's something that has been instilled in me since I was a young kid. It was always, you just got to work as hard as you possibly can. And so that's something that I like to play with. I think it brings out the best in me, and I know with the players that we have on the pitch, everyone's on that same mission and everyone's really working hard themselves. So it's kind of just a standard when you come to Arsenal, you have to give everything. I think, yeah, I'm really happy in my football. I feel like we develop really nice partnerships on the pitch, and yeah, it's easy to play well when I'm playing with really amazing players, both at England and at Arsenal. So yeah, I'm enjoying my football, I'm happy, I'm learning a lot, and I think that in my position as well, you never really stop learning because there's so much that comes with it, and I think that's something that I'm trying to do throughout the season, and hopefully will continue to do.
You mentioned position there. In your opinion, what is your best position? What do you enjoy playing more? Is it the number 9? Is it the number 10? And what do you have to consider with the two of them, both in game and also when you switch between like England and Arsenal at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, both roles require a slightly different mindset. I think it is similar in lots of ways, but in the 10 you drop a little bit deeper in build-up, and yeah, you come further than I would in the 9. And also the press is different. There's lots of different aspects to it, but I don't care, I'd play anywhere on the pitch. I just love playing football and being out there with the girls. So I know that's probably not the answer that you wanted, but I really don't mind. And I think that both of them help my understanding of the game. They help me understand what other teammates around me would want if I play in the 9 and in the 10. So yeah, I think the partnerships that we're building and things like that are growing a lot, and yeah, I'll contribute in any way that I can.
Do you find that switch easy between the two? Is it just second nature to you now?
It feels a lot easier now than it did at the start. I think at the start I had to invest a lot more time and focus into my role on and off the ball. But I think the more you do something, the more it feels easier. So yeah, I just try and give it my best when I'm in either role. So yeah, it isn't easy, but it's something that I can adapt to.
And I feel like you've got a real confidence in front of goal now and a real sharpness in your finishing. How have you worked on that? And is it a case of goals breed confidence? I mean, you're coached by one of the best finishers that there ever has been in Kelly Smith.
Yeah, she's great. We do lots of finishing. I think we'd always want to do more finishing, but with lots of games, sometimes we're not allowed. So, no, it's great. I think that, yeah, you learn off Kelly. I learn off other players around me. I've got Stina, Caitlin, Beth, Liv, like all such different technical finishers. Like Chloe's a pure power finisher. Like there's so much that you can learn off other players around you, which I think is great. And yeah, I do think goals breed confidence as well, or being in the right areas and feeling good in yourself. But also it's something that I know that sometimes goals aren't guaranteed, and it's a mindset thing, always being ready for moments, whether they come in abundance or not, and yeah, doing what I can to get in the best positions to help contribute to the girls.
And you mentioned Stina there. You guys have had a really nice partnership this season. You kind of play in similar positions, but you're not the same players. So how do your differences help complement one another?
Yeah, Stina's a brilliant player and someone that I really love playing with. She has so many different qualities and is so powerful, is so strong, and is a great finisher as well when she gets in and around the box. So I think that it's great because we are so different. I think that, again, with all the forwards, like we have so many different qualities and things that people like to bring, and I think that sets you up for great attacking play. I mean, there's still lots that we want to work on, but I think that yeah, having different threats, not just one way of scoring, is exciting, and it's yeah, hopefully a challenge for opposition to come up against us. So yeah, it's great. I love playing with all the girls, but yeah, Stina and I have played a lot together this year, and she's brilliant.
And you might win a Champions League Golden Boot. That'd be nice. Obviously, there's one more game to go in that yet. How much have you enjoyed that competition this season, despite it not ending the way that you wanted it to?
Yeah, up until obviously losing, it was great. We've had real highs and lows throughout the tournament. We've had to come back. We've been ahead and had to hold on in second legs, and I think that's something that we didn't have last season. So it's good for the team, for us to see that we can also hang on to leads like we did at Chelsea. The Lyon game was really tough. They're a world-class side, and we weren't at our best, and we know that, which is tough to take because, yeah, it hurts, and we know how good it feels to win as well. So it still does hurt, but it fuels the fire for next season and also the end of this season, where we want to qualify for it. We want to be playing in those competitions, and yeah, I absolutely love playing in the Champions League.
And what's the differences you have to consider as a forward when you play in the WSL compared to the Champions League?
It is different. I think that you're playing against teams that are top of their leagues in their respective countries, so they come all out. I know in WSL sometimes we play against like a lower block team or different things like that, but I do think in Champions League teams come out and set the tone really early, so we have to be aware of that, but also I think it leaves different spaces to attack when they do so. So yeah, it's great. It poses different challenges. You're also playing against the best players in the world, which again challenges us to our max, which is what we want as a team.
And the men's team have also reached their Champions League final on Tuesday evening. How amazing is it for this club to have reached, with our senior teams, reached 2 European finals in successive seasons. And are you going to give them any tips? Sit down maybe with like a tactics board and show them what they need to do?
I don't think they need our tips. They're having an unbelievable season. It's amazing. I think when you're in and around them and you get to see them on a day-to-day, to be able to celebrate their successes as well is great, and hopefully they go and do it. We'll be backing them all the way and supporting them through it all, but yeah, they've had an amazing season and it'll be nice to finish it with a trophy or two.